We are so excited for our first guest today. You guys, she is like the queen of the clutch shot. I'm super athlete. Jenna Bandy joining us, and we just had a "oh my god, I know you" moment because
we need to go through this.
When
now.
I was sidelined for the Angels, I was covering her brother, Jenna Bandy.
Yes.
I did not put two and two together.
I cannot forget this face. Okay. You know how 2016 everyone was like,
yes.
Or no, just recently everyone was
posting all the 2016.
Yeah, the throwback.
And all I was posting on Instagram was my brother because he made it to the bigs. You know, he's in the MLB, he's a catcher.
Yeah.
You were always interviewing him silently.
Yeah, 10 years I was with the Angels.
Wow.
Wild.
Yes.
Is he older or younger?
He's older, 2 years older.
Okay, so this makes sense. The younger sister, older brother who ended up being a professional athlete, because you have built a career on just creating the most insane trick shots, clutch shots, and it's like you are an incredible athlete. How did this idea kind of come about to start doing these and building this brand on social media for yourself?
Yeah, well, you know, I pay homage to my big brother.
Yeah.
Because growing up, when he needed someone to play catch with, shoot hoops with, he'd ask little sister. And he would never let me win. He was so hard on me, but he took me under his wing and he taught me how to do it. And I'm so thankful for it because it has given me that competitive edge that I took. And I played college basketball. And then after college, you know, I started coaching. And honestly, I thought that was going to be the rest of my life. I was getting my teaching credential, substitute teaching, and coaching. I was a varsity head coach.
No.
And I was like, this is it for me.
No.
But, you know, I was flirting with social media.
Yeah.
I was
we
posting
all
my
were.
highlights, just like these men's leagues and women's leagues, and they'd go viral, but nothing really came of it.
Yeah.
You know, and then, but when 2020 hit, everything shut down,
yeah.
right? Coaching
like,
stopped,
what do
everything,
we do?
you know?
Yeah.
So all I had was my few friends that we would like just get together, trust that we wouldn't bring COVID around, right?
Yeah.
And we make videos. And honestly, I'm so glad that I doubled down on it.
Yes.
Because I got some opportunities that honestly like have made me who I am today.
Yes.
It's so funny. Literally one of my my very scientific evaluations when I'm doing the draft or this, that, the other, is I see where these guys are in the hierarchy of their own family. Because, for instance, Drake May, who's playing in the Super Bowl, he's the youngest of all of these D1 athletes. And I'm like, this is what happens. The youngest gets better because they're trying to keep up with the older one.
Yeah, and you learn from their mistakes.
And you learn from their mistakes, and you have exposure to tougher, stiffer competition because of your older siblings, and it pushes you to be better. So I'm very curious to see, though, now that, you know, you said that it was kind of all right, we're just kind of playing around with social media.
Yeah.
But now to see what it's grown into, and now you have your own kind of brand, you're doing your podcast. And how has that then in turn shown you the impact that you can have well beyond maybe what you even thought?
Yeah, it's amazing. You know, as a little girl, I dreamed of being a professional athlete, and in an untraditional way, I am.
You
just
are.
That.
Yes.
I'm a professional athlete. I get paid to be an athlete. And 1 week it might be pickleball, this week it's football, and next week it's in the NBA celebrity game that I'm playing in. And
that's so exciting.
Yeah, you know, it really just kind of kept knocking on my door. And like I said, I got opportunities and I seized the moment. I was prepared. I was in a $100,000 showdown against a bunch of guys. It was for a $100,000 prize. It was basketball, and I freaking won. And it really put me on the map. It was with Bleacher Report, and then 6 months later they had another showdown. I'm not kidding you. It was go-karting. One of 12 creators, another $100,000, and I won again. And it's because of what I learned in college and as a little girl. I wasn't too cool to prepare.
No, never.
And they called me a try-hard. They said I took it too seriously. I'm like, it's a $100,000 opportunity.
You train.
I did. And, you know, and then so when I was like, okay, I guess I'm going to be an influencer. That's when I was like, okay, if I'm going to do this, let me create another entity where I can actually put influence into the term influencer. And that's where I came up with my female empowerment brand called Game Change Her. And it's emphasis on her. It's all about empowering females to be fearlessly authentic, disrupt the status quo, and change the game in her chosen passion. Like you guys are changing the game here as reporters, analysts, you know, and doing your thing. And so that's what I want to inspire in our youth. And that's exactly what I just did last night, actually.
What'd you do? Tell us.
We were at the Toyota Glow Up Classic.
Love.
It was glow-in-the-dark flag football.
Oh my gosh,
These girls,
fun.
I didn't play. I was just there sideline, hyping it up, amplifying everything.
Hell yeah.
We
hype
had
girl. Number one hype girl.
No, seriously. And
I love that.
It was a bunch of flag girls, and they are like the best of the best in the Bay Area. And we had Puka Nakua coaching them, and Jordan Love. We had Brock Purdy coach. It was amazing. It was so cool to see them. You know, we need males to support the initiative.
They do. And those are very supportive men of females in the space.
How's your, what is your relationship like now with your brother? Now that at least he is he all in on this too?
You know what, Jet? He is someone who will never give me my dap. Like he won't be like, Jenna, you're great. But he will tell a reporter that I'm the best in the family. I'm the best athlete in the family.
But never to your face,
that's
right?
Really, like
that's
verbatim.
Dude, that's such a sibling thing.
Yeah.
I'm the oldest of 4 girls. And
4 girls.
so I had to set the example. So I was like, I'm gonna be the best, so I can tell everybody that like this is what you do and that's how you do it. So similar to like you're trying to beat an older sibling, I was like, I have to set the example, and like I have to be the best. Different pressure, and also like my dad was an athlete, my mom was an athlete, and it's like you have to set the good example. So I was like, I have to set the good example. Like we're gonna be okay. But it's just where was I going with this?
My relationship with Jet, and that I still have this relationship with him, and he will never give me that credit that I feel I deserve, that I want.
Sisters will never tell me. Good.
It's also a girl thing, though.
But it's like you have to tell.
That's true.
Like they'll tell like friends, and their friends will be like, "Oh my God, your sister told me about this. Your sister told me about this." I was like, oh, they do care. Oh, they do love it. And it's so funny how it comes around that way.
I feel like but it depends on how you're motivated, right?
Yeah.
Because if you're motivated by, like, I'm motivated by spite. I love being, like,
that's
petty and whatever.
Way.
Like,
that's the Jordan way.
That is, yes,
that's
it's the Jordan way.
It's
like I'm
Jordan
manufacturing all of these slights where I'm like, I'm going to prove you wrong. How do you take motivation? How do you take inspiration? Is that relationship with your brother more like, all right, you're challenging me and I rise to the challenge, or is it no, I need to feel supported?
You know what it is? He really created an environment where he had a choice to make. He could have been like, you're my annoying little sister, get away. But instead, he was like, let me take you under my wing.
Yeah.
This is how you catch a football.
Let's play together.
You know, and I've had the opposite experience with other siblings, with other people that just, they don't want to champion you. They don't want to
it's competition.
You. Exactly.
Yeah.
And I feel like growing up playing in team sports, I really feel like it teaches you.
It does.
It's not about you, and you need a champion, especially other women.
Dude, I tell every young female, young student, because I did a lot of mentoring with middle school and high school kids. I'm like, if you can get involved in any sort of team sport activity, you are going to be set for the rest of your life, because it teaches you how to work with people, how to manage different personalities, how to I think the most important thing in life is being able to work with people that aren't like you necessarily, and like work like a team, and be able to take criticism and take failures and know that that's okay, and you're only going to get better from that.
Yes.
So it's just so wild. Okay, but again, if you go to Jenna's page, any of them, you're going to see the most insane shots, tricks, everything that she's done. What is your favorite trick shot that you've done, or just?
Oh man. Right when you say that, it has to be my backwards 3. And I'm not just shooting it like this.
Yeah.
I'm literally shooting it like a normal basketball shot, but I'm just shooting it like that.
How long did that take you?
Honestly, it's kind of weird. Any ball sport, I can pick it up very easily. And I saw someone do it, and I'm like, oh, I could do that. And I did. And the one thing is that normally I do it just playing pig.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, okay, I'm going to do my little backward shot. But back in 2021 in New York on the street ball courts at the Cage, I hit it playing one-on-one. It was I never did it in a real game. And the person was guarding me, and I just turned around and I said, whatever, and I hit it backwards. It stopped everyone. Like, it was pretty sweet.
Like it's hard?
You mentioned
I'm
that.
not looking at the basket. It was just a feel.
Insane.
That is insane. But you mentioned like that you want to be prepared and you're not too cool to be prepared and all that. How do you prepare? Because you're now, I mean, like you said, you're going to play pickleball, you're going to play basketball, you're throwing a football 50 yards down the field. Like, how do you prepare for all of this? What's your training schedule like? I want to know selfishly, because this is incredible.
It's funny you say that, because, you know, when I was a college athlete, I knew when my season was, and I knew when my off season was.
Right.
Yeah,
exactly.
you're in a very strict schedule. You're like,
no
this is a gym.
Right. Right.
Exactly.
This is gym time. This is class time. This is when you go. Like, and you're like,
it's 2-a-days or whatever.
Yeah. You just follow like a very strict schedule. And you're like, okay, I show up. This is what I do.
And now that I'm a creator and I play unlimited amount of sports, I have no off season. I have to stay ready all the time. So honestly, my regimen is just I stay fit. I work out, right? Yeah. And if I know what's coming up, I'm gonna start to double down on the preduration for that. So for instance, next week I'm playing the NBA celebrity game.
Yep.
Let's frickin' go, guys. I've been dreaming of this moment. It's in
Oh,
LA.
so
So that's where I'm born and raised.
Same.
And so my family gets to come.
Oh, that's so rad.
Jet's missing it though.
Oh, no.
But like for instance, right after Radio Row, I'm here till 11 a.m. I'm gonna go get shots up.
Nice.
Like we found a gym where I can go get shots up because I don't want to. I don't want to be iced out for the game.
Right. You gotta be warm going in. You gotta stay ready.
Dude, you gotta represent. Okay, so I also, fun fact here, you hold a Guinness World Record for the farthest American football throw into a target by a woman 30 yards.
Yes.
Walk us through this process and like how you decided to do this, how did you train for this, and how it kind of came about.
Yeah, so back in like 2017 when I was coaching, I got acclimated with another YouTuber creator. Yeah. And he's like, Jenna, come on my channel. He just moved to my hometown with him and his wife. Yeah. I was like, sure. He does sports trick shots. And his name is Josh Horton. He has 21 Guinness World Records.
What?
He grew up juggling. So he had he can like balance things on his nose and stuff. Like,
like a whole wall of them all like framed so he can keep
literally he does. And so
that's
one day we were doing trick shots with a football into a basketball hoop on his channel. Yeah. And he's doing these juggling things, you know. And I'm like, you know what? Let me just step way far beyond the basketball court into the grass. I'm like, I'm just gonna chuck it because I know I got a cannon. Yeah. So I threw it and I hit it. And he's like, Jenna, because he has the Guinness World Record in mind. He's like, this might be a world record. And I'm like, well, how do we know? He has a measuring tape in his car. We bring it out.
Oh my gosh.
We see how many feet it is. And he's like, yeah, there's no female record. We look it up. So he hit up the Guinness World Record adjudicators.
He has them on speed dial. Literally. Speed dial.
And they're like, yes, so no one has the record, but if she wants to set this record, it needs to be 90 feet into an NBA 10-foot hoop with an NFL ball. And NFL balls are pretty big.
Yeah.
So it was me, Josh Horton, Chris Staples, and Caleb Feemster. We all had records to beat. We rented out a gym one day. We had the adjudicator there. And they have to, they measure it all out, make sure I'm not stepping over the line. Yeah. And I was the last person to get it. And it was emotional. And to be honest, in the moment, it was like, okay, I did it. Yeah. But till this day, it's probably one of the coolest flexes I have to be like, I have a Guinness World Record. And it combines football and basketball. Yeah. Like, football into a hoop. It's pretty amazing, yeah.
Oh, that's so rad. What else do you have going on like this week? Are you doing any rad stuff? Do you have any tricks like set up and in mind that you're gonna do while you're here?
No, I mean, yesterday I did get to visit Levi Stadium, and I was begging for a football. You know?
No?
Yeah, they didn't.
Did they let you on the field?
Yeah, we got on the field just like kind of on the sideline a little bit.
I was gonna say, I was like,
but nothing crazy.
They're very protective of the Super Bowl field.
I know.
Oh, I know. It's like, do not cross. Do not pass go.
It makes sense though. Yeah. But yesterday with the Glow Up Toyota Classic, like with the girls flag football, that's kind of my playground yesterday. Yeah. I got to just kind of mess around with them and get hyped with them, and that was really where it was. I was messing with the mascot. Yeah. That was it for me.
Oh, this is so fun, and I'm so excited because we're actually going to be with each other next week in LA for NBA All-Star.
Let's go.
We're both on a panel together, so I am excited. This is just the beginning. We're going to be doing a bunch of stuff together.
I love it, Alex.
Maybe we do a fun trick shot next week.
I would love that.
Like, challenge me. I'm also like, if you try, like, I want to try to do it. I'm not as athletic as you, but I feel like I could like keep up.
You're coachable.
I was a soccer player in college, so like, but I don't have like the hand-eye coordination's a little different for me, but that's okay. Yeah, I think this could be fun.
Your best ability is coachability.
Yes.
There you go.
Oh,
availability.
I take direction very well.
That's good.
Okay.
That's all it is.
It's on. It's on like Donkey Kong.
We'll do it.
I love it. Thank you so much for coming on.
So much.
Thank you, girls.
So
I appreciate it.
Wonderful. And I'll see you next week.
Sounds good.
All right.
Thank you.